Are you shooting at flies now?
Just testing my gun, Sarah. Sorry. Welcome back to another episode of Starfield. My name is Arm Frog, and we're just going to continue where I left off. See, I said I was going to immediately record right afterwards from the last episode, which it's kind of like that, but not really, because I just went and got a bowl of cereal, so.
I love coffee. It's my second favorite thing in the galaxy, next to reading about you.
Thanks. Just gonna sleep in my bed, bro? They should really put at least one other bed in here.
How do you think this adventure is going? Great? Fantastic? A moment in time we'll treasure forever?
Forever.
I'm thinking all three.
well played, my friend. I had never even considered all three. That's a good thought. I'm gonna just go ahead and close that up. Keep the weirdos out there. What was that? Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember now. We're gonna go to the bunker. We gotta go to that one space bunker that I got a lead on. And we were slowly traveling there. And a dude told me, he was like, "Hey, yo, don't go to this one place. It's very dangerous." And I was like, "Okay, thanks for the warning." And then I instantly forgot where. So let's go ahead and take off.
All thrusters firing.
It looked like I was about to fly right through the city.
Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
That'd do. That'd do. Now, I need to put points back into the grav because they take it out every single time for some reason. Oh, someone just came in. A Hulker? What's a Hulker?
Be advised, this ship is armed. You have been warned. Now what is it?
Have you heard of anything interesting?
What I know is none of your damn business.
Let's trade.
Do I have to spell it out for you? This is not a trading vessel.
What can you tell me about Gallbank?
We're on duty, not here to chat.
Well, I hope you're ready to go down! No, you're level 12. Get the F out of here before I change my mind. In fact, I'm gonna go ram their ship real quick. Where do you think you're going? Ah! Oh, and they're gone. Cowards. Now, we gotta go here. So our next spot is right here.
Switching over to standard engines.
Head of Paradiso Security. I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over now.
Where's Paradiso? Show me on the map. Is it this planet? Ah, there it is. There it is. Let's go ahead and do this mission real quick. I gotta mark it. Is it marked? Land. What's a Bethesda game without a whole bunch of sidetracking?
Another perfect landing. 10 out of 10.
Forms are roaming this planet. Time to find out.
Nice. Leveled up.
No major incidents in a while. Let's hope it stays that way.
Same. What's up, bro?
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with?
You literally called for me. I'm here about the distress call you sent.
Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so.
Explicitly directed to do so, but from who? Understood, I swear it. Let me know what you need me to do.
Great, I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions.
They didn't respond to communications?
Not quite. It took some time, but we received a transmission. It was all, pardon the phrasing, it sounded almost alien, like nothing anyone's heard before. Clicks, distorted groans, buzzing, really disturbing sounds. Now, one of our engineers says it could just be some busted comm equipment or incompatible signals, but we're not sure.
Please.
So far, no one's disembarked from the ship. No landing craft, nothing. We don't have the staff or ships to spare, otherwise we'd dock with it and attempt to board.
Please tell me this is a horror mission. Seems like a delicate situation. Go on.
It is. Whatever's going on, we need to approach this with care. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Hell of a view from here.
Time to land. What? That ship is level 30, bro. I'm gonna save real quick. Time to dock. Gotta line it up real smoothly.
Airlock integrity looks good.
Make sure I look real welcoming. Get your best suit on, cause we're probably gotta shoot our way through.
Something on your mind? And is it hero work?
That it is. I'll be right back. I got a mission to do. Ha! Where'd my intimidation suit go? Nah. Nuh-uh. I don't trust it. I'm wearing my suit. For safety reasons.
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile.
I agree with the captain. Now is the time for diplomacy.
Agreed. But we must be ready for later. Now, eyes and ears sharp.
They're just people! Annoying. I was hoping for some creepy xenomorph stuff.
You're human.
Of course I'm human. I take it you were expecting something else.
It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Imagine being cut off from humankind for that long. How terribly frightening that would be.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge.
I'm over here.
This is Security Officer Bomani Reader.
Who are you talking to?
And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
Why weren't you looking at me the whole time, huh? What is this ship?
You've come aboard the Earth colony ship, Constant. Generations ago, we set forth from the planet Earth with the mission of colonizing a new habitable world, in the spirit of our ancestors nearly a millennium ago.
Okay, well, I'm Frog, and I'm here to help.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others.
Incredible. 200 years? How did it take that long for you guys to get here?
Ah, your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey. That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point. Interesting. I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work, and so they made the decision to leave when they did.
Well, your communications didn't work. Why is that?
We're not entirely sure. Our engineers believe it's possible that our technology just isn't compatible with theirs. All we hear when using them to communicate with anyone is a bunch of disturbing noise. It gave me the heebie-jeebies at first.
I'd love to know more, but maybe we should get away from this airlock first.
Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am.
Just stay out of
I
trouble.
do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you
Now that we know what's
insist.
out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant.
Why do you guys walk so fast?
My ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened.
We've got
So,
strict rules
he
around
gathered the
here.
best and
They're strict
brightest
for a
he could
reason.
find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Well, then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
So, here we
That
are.
sounds so familiar.
Let's talk.
Something from history.
Why are you whispering?
Oh, I feel I should know who this person is, but somehow I have to say, with technology this outdated, I'm amazed this vessel is able to navigate at all. It's almost like walking through a museum.
Bro, all this looks like our stuff. Except maybe that.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down.
How's your crew holding up?
A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what will come to pass. While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out, so there's no telling what will come of that. I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever. The ship was built to sustain us for many years with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come to an end eventually.
Sounds like you could use some help with your situation here.
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you?
Yeah, sure. Depends. What's in it for me? Watch, I bet Sarah's gonna dislike this because she's a goody two-shoes. What's in it for me?
I wish I could say that the satisfaction of helping others in need is sufficient, but I'm not getting that impression from you. I'm sure we can pull together some resources. We'll do what we can to make it worthwhile. And until then, you'll...
Okay.
Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to... You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
I can do it if you tell me what you'd like me to say to them.
Excellent. Make no mistake, this is our planet, and we intend for them to see this our way. So, speak with their leadership and see if you can negotiate a solution on our behalf. Preferably, get them to see things our way. Report back to me and let me know what they say, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, why not just side on it on the other side of the planet?
We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world.
Okay, but no promises. I'll be able to convince them.
Now, it makes little sense to give up before you try. Thank you, and good luck.
Look, I just want some of your old school weaponry, alright?
Hey!
Hey.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
This one.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Well, I mean, you guys should have had some training on it. No way they're just gonna have people not know what to do whatsoever.
Is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Peaceful my butthole, bro. Do you see how she's over there demanding this whole planet for herself? I want to see if they have a merchant here, so I can try to get my hands on some of these old shotguns. Mess hall, classroom.
The Constant is a peaceful ship.
This almost reminds me of Rivet Town in Fallout 3.
There's so much more to learn about now.
Or whatever it's called.
Never seen a ship like yours before.
Like Rivington.
Then again, I haven't seen
Just stay out of trouble.
Eh, well, you guys stay out of my way
We were
then.
never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Old Earth shotgun. Oh. Is this not a door I can close? No one saw nothing, right? Right, guys? Now I just need to get my hands on a pistol. Any pistols in here? I guess everyone's armed right now, huh?
Stop! In the name of the law!
What?
You're
Why?
making things harder for yourself.
Never seen a ship like yours before.
What happened? How do you know I steal? Whoa! Whoa!
You know what's out there?
You're under arrest. I knew allowing you on board was a bad choice.
Look, how about I just pay a fine, you can let me go.
That's not an option here. How about you...
I'd like to see you try to restrain me!
You want to do this the hard... ACS...
See ya!
Security, give up or
Wait,
face
what?
the consequences.
Things aren't looking good for me, huh? How'd they... I'm still taking it. I'm even gonna hold it out for everyone. The shotgun's pretty cool, right? Looks pretty nifty.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
Bro, this is your gun. Fine. I'll steal it last second if I have to. Oh, the brig. This is where they would have taken me if I
Just stay out of trouble.
gave up. How are you talking through the walls? Ooh, man, they got a bunch of stuff I want. So, I really want the shotgun, and I want this deep recon spacesuit. Can I buy some from you?
Is a peaceful ship.
No? What about you? Can I buy some from
Just
you?
because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers. ships.
Hey, shut up. Where's your guys' market, huh?
Now that we know what's out
Where's the guy that sells stuff to me? These are all the living quarters. And that piggy bank looking real juicy right now.
To death aboard a single ship traveling through space.
Anyone pooping? No one pooping right now?
Wow.
Please, tell me someone sells something here. I just want to buy some weapons. Do I have to steal it? Because I will. I'll steal it and I'll take off right now. Why do these bathrooms look so different from the other ones? I'll steal it right before I leave. What is this? Thanks.
It's fun. Now what?
Now, where are you? We gotta go to Paradiso
How
and
may I serve?
negotiate. It's like you weren't listening at all. Now we have to go and communicate with that one guy, the CEO of Paradiso. Paradiso nuts.
Safe out there.
Every day's nice around here, but I think you caught us at one of the nicest.
It's nighttime. Why do you
No one's
smile
going
so
to
big?
care if I call out sick from work for another week.
I don't care.
Right?
I don't care.
This looks like a lovely place for a stay. Might also be the perfect time to stop for some food or a tranquility. Where should we begin?
We've got stuff. If you need stuff.
Oh, I need stuff.
Welcome to Paradiso. Feel free to look around, but don't break anything or you've got to buy it. And before you ask, there aren't any discounts. So don't even try to haggle with me.
Oh, you're yawning. I was like, what is that face you're making, bro? Let's see what you got for sale.
Okay, take a look.
You got nothing that I want. Why do I get the impression that you don't like your job?
Why would I? I have to sell overpriced crap to rude, obnoxious tourists all day. My uncle works for the Paradiso board. When he said he could get me a job here, I expected an executive level job, not this. But it's not all bad. I don't have to worry about getting fired, and I live in Paradiso for free. Now, can I get you something, or are you going to keep asking questions about my life?
Nope. I'll see you later.
Okay. Thanks for shopping.
I gotta go talk to the CEO.
Work on the luxury cruisers that bring people here.
Executive floor. Oh, Todd Howard, what are you
I'm
doing
here to
here?
satisfy your needs. I hope your stay is a pleasant one.
Stop smiling at me like that.
Don't worry about it.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
Excuse me, I kinda do, with the ship out there.
Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
Huh? What can you tell me about the board members?
What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm ready.
Sure. Have fun in the Shark Tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
Let's go and see how... I thought she was gonna punch something.
I just feel
Gentlemen.
that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet.
And
not
woman.
our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Balaam's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Leon. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a middle ground. Maybe build up the beachfront at a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea to build artificial hot springs, that sort of thing.
Sounds good. I'll look into what that will cost us and we can circle back around to this.
What's not to love about this planet?
We'll make some time for you.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hello? I didn't realize Kiwi was letting people in here.
I understand you're the man I need to talk to about the strange ship in orbit.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about.
Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
Let's just get to the matter at hand.
Ah, we're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about?
It's a generation ship full of colonists from Earth, here after a 200-year journey.
Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map.
I like Balaam.
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
So they can live here, but they'd be indentured servants?
Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room and board. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff.
I hate suits. I hate these guys. Where it's all about money. It's awful. Wait, why do I have to buy the grav drive?
It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You.
Nope. Dude, the more you talk, the more likely I am to just wipe you off the planet. Why can't we just let some other authority handle this?
We operate outside of the Free Stars only, you see, partially because we don't want anyone else meddling in our affairs.
Perfect.
And we'd rather not draw attention to it. As I've mentioned, it could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle this independently.
Well, I got some bad news for you, buddy, because you just told me the thing that I was waiting to hear. Now that I know that you aren't part of the UC, US, whatever, or the Free Star, or whatever, those official groups, means I could just do whatever I want with you. Why can't they just settle on the other side of the planet or something?
We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they may come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance.
These are human beings, and you're worried about landscaping? That's absurd.
Well, absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. You don't.
I think I've made up my mind.
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
What if, after all this, they continue to insist their claim to this planet predates yours?
They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Freestar Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave.
I don't like any of these options, huh? I'll convince them to take the settlement deal, but I'm hoping that when I go back up there and tell them what happened, we can take a more militaristic plan.
Right. Assuming they agree to the terms, I've got a list of resources you'll need to gather and bring back so we can support the new arrivals. We'll need to improve our lodging and infrastructure, plus account for future projects to support an increased population. Don't care how you procure them, just make sure to bring them here with you before we can consider this a done deal.
Oh, how can we treat these people this way? They survived in space this long, only to end up as indentured servants.
Right. On behalf of the parent...
You need to listen, alright? This isn't about that. I'm gonna kill this man, but the only options the game gave me was to pretend as if I wanted to be homies with him, huh? You know what?
Paradiso remains a paradise.
Hey, you're a good man, alright?
I believe our arrangement
You better get out of here.
work out in the long run.
You're on your own.
And of course, look at that. This dude is invincible. I think I've made up my mind.
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
I'll buy the grav device, drive, and convince him to settle elsewhere.
Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
I know this was a difficult decision, but if it's any
Shut up.
consolation, I think compared to the destruction of their vessel and relegating them to a life of...
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso...
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I'm making a mess of your place.
Alarm's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Dion. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a middle ground. Maybe build up the beachfronts.
Yeah, you know, maybe you guys should clean up after yourselves, huh? The place is a mess.
That sort of thing.
Have a great day.
I'm gonna go back up to the spaceship, talk to them, and be like, "Yeah, yo, this is what they're offering."
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
Yeah, I'm the best, alright? They don't call me Ace Fighter Pilot James McGee for nothing. James is just a name I made up just now. Sorry, guys. My negotiation skills are awful, apparently. They just wanted the executive suits to be super one-sided in this game because it's too close to real life. And the suits of the Bethesda company were like, you gotta put us in a good picture here, alright? And so yeah, they're forced to have it where they win.
Careful waving that fancy.
Hey, shut up! I don't have a gun out. Oh, there you
We
are.
didn't believe anyone would be out. Now
Hey.
that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life.
Why can't
Don't
I?
forget to tell of us in your travels.
Huh? Why can't I tell her, hey, we're gonna be putting some stuff on your ship, and you guys gotta get out of here? I can't fast travel to my ship from here. I have to run all the way back. That's so annoying. I gotta go so far? What the heck?
Excuse me. A little desperate here.
What's up?
This is such a long shot. All right, Adela. Deep breath.
Rolling in the deep. by Adela.
Oh God.
You don't look like things are going well.
I'm just great. Grand, really. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours and dull routes. And now I'm a hair away from being executed. Or worse.
Why? What the heck? I'm a captain too. Us captains need to stick together.
You are sincerely the answer to my prayers. So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. It just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock and minerals. Have you ever had a standard, boring job just blow up in your face?
No. Lots of people just use people like us without giving a poop about us.
A week ago, I would have said something different, but yes, absolutely. So, I just got assigned to the Markab. The first shipment? Slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Spacers, Freestar security, the works. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo, and have been running ever since.
That is really terrible.
It gets even worse.
Even worse?
A tracker just landed, and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, maybe you can deal with the tracker?
Put the bounty on me? How am I supposed to deal with the tracker?
I don't know. I don't want anyone to get hurt, but he may not give you any choice.
How do they only know your name?
The company is, well, a real train wreck. I'm amazed they even have my last name on file. For once, working for such a dump is a good thing.
Why would I do that?
Listen, I just haul, well, garbage. But you, I mean, you're armed and look, well, awesome. I figure you could do a solid for the little guy, girl. Plus credits. I did mention the credits, right?
I guess I'm Captain Fahim then.
You are the best! This slate has everything they know about me. It's not much. He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stay safe. Thank you.
Cowboy hat. Is that the guy who, I keep seeing on the trailer? I'll be back. Actually, I guess I'll do the whole, grav drive thing as well as the Fahim thing in the next episode. So, alright, that's the end of this episode, guys. My name has been Arm Frog. This has been Starfield. I appreciate you guys checking it out. If you made it this far, thanks. And I'll see you guys in the next one. So you guys take care now. See you guys later. Peace!